Hello YouTube. Here we're going to see a basic priest deck versus heroic Grobbulus. And I'd have to say that I didn't see this strat anywhere online. I'm sure it's out there somewhere, and it really wasn't even that complicated, but it'll give you a super high win rate um, versus Grobbulus. I think at least at least a 50% chance, 40 to 50%. Um, Especially if you have cards to accelerate it. Anyway, let me show you the deck and I'll show you the match. So I'm not saying Priest is the best versus Grobbulus, though he actually might be in this case, but I'm just doing a Priest series where I do Priest versus all the heroic bosses. And it has to be a basic Priest deck, which essentially just means no legendaries and very easy to get cards. Um, so the strategy with Grobbulus was just don't let him kill your stuff, because then he'll summon a 2/2 ooze thing. So have cards with good defense and buff him up and heal him, because he basically kills your creatures through attacking and his hero ability. So if you have good heals and good defense, good value cards, they won't die. And the second thing is you want to have them have taunt, so that way they're just not wrecking your face, because he goes for face, they don't have taunt. So that's the general concept, and obviously I put Power Word Shield in, Divine Spirit, Darkscale Healer, Holy Nova, as ways to just keep my creatures alive and develop a menacing board. Last thing though is, and probably the most important thing is, the really the heart of the combo that'll just make you last forever, or as long as you want, is to try to get taunt on Stoneskin Gargoyle. So use Sun Fury, Protectors, or Defender of Argus. So I'll put 2 Sun Furies if you have them, 2 Defender of Arguses. I don't. I only have 1 Defender of Argus and no Sun Furies, so this deck list is not ideal. But to put 2 Defenders, 2 Sun Fury of Arguses, 2 Stoneskin Gargoyles, Power Word Shields, Divine Spirits, and he literally has no way to kill creatures other than attacking or his summon ability. So as soon as Stoneskin Gargoyle has about like 10 or 12 defense and he's taunted, you're good to go. He has no way to kill him. So he'll do his summoner ability, deal 2, he'll attack into it, your turn, pop full health, and just repeat the process. So, and you're going to get to see that firsthand. So here is the game itself. And the deck list will be posted in the game, so you'll be able to check that out as well. I did, after I beat these bosses, sometimes I'd look them up on YouTube to see what other people did, just out of curiosity, and see if they came up with the same strat as me or a similar one. And I saw some people doing like Lightwell, because that can heal itself and heal others. So you could potentially do like the Lightwell combo and this combo, and just see whichever combo you get first, and then just win off that. So this is just an ideal opening hand. And funny enough, when I switched to this new strat of trying to do the gargoyle taunt thing, so I was having a really hard time on this boss, just keeping up with all his stuff. Like I said, I would get far, I might even get him down to like 10 health, but eventually I just couldn't keep the heals up with his 2 damage to everything. And so I'll just start losing. But then I thought, what would he do versus a taunted gargoyle with a ton of HP? And I couldn't think of a single card in his deck that would deal with it. So I decided to play it. And here was actually a misplay. I was a little eager because I know he usually goes 2 to face, and then his thing is 2. So I was like, alright, yeah, it'll be fine. But boom, here comes Slam. And I forgot he does play on Slam. So if I had waited 1 turn there, played it on turn 4, and put Power Word Shield on it, I likely would have been safe. But I get incredibly lucky and draw another Stoneskin Gargoyle. So it's as if I did exactly that. So now I have a 1/6 Stoneskin Gargoyle. Soon to be a 1/16 Stoneskin Gargoyle. See, luckily though he goes for face, so you really don't have to worry about that stuff. About that kind of card right there. And here is, as much as you might want to just go ahead and start buffing your guy, you just need to take a step back, realize he's not going to die, and then you just need to stall until you can get the rest of your combo off, namely get Defender of Argus. So, and this also gives you a really good way to deal with that 6/5, because after he attacks into it, your Smite can finish it off. Saving you a ton of health. Really no other play to do there. Here, I want to be able to start clearing stuff off the board, so I know I need to get that guy up and running. So more important than getting my combo off right now, because I don't even have Defender of Argus, so it doesn't really even matter if I can get that guy, you know, health like super high. It's not a priority. My priority is just to make sure I don't die, minimize the damage I take. So here, if I can kill that Abomination, I can do just wipe that entire field. So that's kind of what I'm looking to do. And I also realized that in sacking, I'll buff my Gargoyle, so it'll kind of fit with my combo. So essentially the strat is just last until you get your combo. Now I know if I attack into it, I still should live, especially if I'm going to play Power Word Shield after. I try to play Power Word Shield first, see what I draw. And as soon as I see that, I'm like kind of excited. I'm just like, okay, it should be game. I really don't see anything he can do about this now. So, guys, 111, soon to be 122. And I shouldn't play him first, but I'm probably just excited and don't care. So I should attack first and then play him. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So at this point in the game, you literally can just do whatever you want. I'm like, as long as you use your summoner ability to heal yourself for 2 every turn, you're basically gonna win. And definitely run 2 Holy Fires, because the nice thing about those is they help you get out of the danger zone. So somehow if he could kill the gnome guy and deal 2, and then his AoE deal 2, it would kill me. So it's important that I do this. Here I'm playing safe because this is my first time beating him, so I do kind of take my time. But I really I can't even think of a single card in this entire deck that is just going to deal with this. The only thing I would recommend is make sure you get your Gargoyle to sufficient health, like at least around 12 before giving him taunt. You know, or maybe 10 would be enough as well. But ideally around 12, because once he's there, he's literally just invincible. Like, I don't even care about his 4/6. It just doesn't matter. His 4/6 will just kill himself. And I just keep healing myself for 2 to deal with his summoner ability, and voila. I guess I'll just take this time to say, hey, if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, rate and comment, give me any feedback. If I could, make the videos shorter, that'd make it more enjoyable. That's probably something I'm going to be looking into on future videos, is just try to make them, like 5 minutes and go over the deck as the video plays. I like to play the banjo. I'd like to thank my fans, my coach in Brazil. No. Yeah, so here I just joke that I'm going to Shadow Word Death my awesome card of Leetness. And, yeah, doesn't he wish he had a Shadow Word Death right now? So here you just don't even care what happens. I'll do 2 damage to his face until he dies if I have to. Like, so it doesn't matter anymore. Like, if he saved up all his cards and then tried to go after your guy, Well, he'd probably still live, but that'd be like the only way he'd be able to take this guy out. But yeah, I was surprised I didn't think of this strategy earlier, but yeah, it was definitely very solid and very consistent, and just literally just no cards in his deck just to deal with the situation. So 246, wish I had Inner Fire right now, but honestly, Inner Fire wouldn't even be that amazing simply because it would just slow down getting the heart of the combo, which is this unkillable machine. So as soon as you have this guy, it doesn't matter what his attack is. His attack could be half a damage. Eventually, I'm going to kill him. So, well, maybe I'll deck out, but it just doesn't matter. It's like more win, if you've heard of the term from Magic or any card game, really. Yeah. So that was that. No talk. Um, yeah, so go ahead and try it out. Let me know if you had any luck in it, and share my video if you do. Peace.